The Prince and Princess of Wales have once again captured the nation's heart and the attention of the world with the release of their 2025 Christmas card. This is not just a holiday greeting. It is a warm, relaxed portrait that places family, tenderness, and togetherness firmly at the center of royal life. In this newly released image, Prince William and Princess Catherine are seen cuddling their three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, as they sit on the grass surrounded by bright spring daffodils. The moment feels beautifully unguarded and intimate, looking more like a treasured family snapshot taken in a private moment than a formal royal portrait meant for history books. It is precisely this authenticity and raw emotion that has resonated so powerfully with royal fans across the globe, signaling a new era for the monarchy, one that is relatable, human, and deeply connected. The photograph was taken by the trusted royal photographer Shur in Norfolk earlier this year in April. This specific timing is significant because it marked a quiet return to normality and renewal for the family following an exceptionally challenging year. For the Wales family, April 2025 was a period of healing and stepping back into the light. Josh Shur, who has worked closely with William and Catherine since 2023, has become known for capturing their most natural and emotionally resonant images. He is the same eye behind Prince Louis's 7th birthday portraits and Prince George's 12th birthday images released in July. By choosing Shur again, the family has cemented his role as the visual chronicler of their most personal journeys, moving away from the rigid, staged photography of the past toward a style that feels breathable and alive. This year's Christmas card marks a clear and deliberate stylistic shift from last year's studio-style image. In 2023, we saw the family of five dressed in crisp white shirts and jeans against a gray backdrop, a look that was modern but perhaps a bit clinical. In contrast, the 2025 card embraces nature, softness, and vibrant color. Coordinated in gentle green and earth tones, the Wales family blends seamlessly into the spring landscape of Norfolk. This aesthetic reinforces their long-standing preference for understated elegance over rigid formality. Princess Catherine is the picture of health and grace, wearing a khaki knit layered over a ruffled blouse, paired with a classic checked skirt, a look that perfectly balances practicality with her signature polished style. It is a visual testament to her strength, standing as a symbol of resilience after her well-documented health battles. The children, too, show how much they have grown, not just in height, but in confidence. Princess Charlotte, now 10 years old, mirrors her mother's aesthetic in a printed bell jumper. Her growing composure is evident as she leans affectionately against her father, Prince William. In a particularly moving detail, Charlotte rests her head on William's shoulder, a quiet, tender gesture that speaks volumes about their close father-daughter bond. Meanwhile, Prince Louis, sitting proudly on his father's lap, steals the show, as he so often does. With a broad, gap-toothed grin that perfectly captures his playful spirit, Louis radiates pure mischief and joy. Dressed to match William in green knitwear and jeans, he remains a firm favorite with the public for his ability to bring a sense of fun to the royal image. Prince George, now 12 and increasingly poised, sits confidently with his hands resting on his knees. He smiles gently at the camera while his mother places a protective arm around him, subtly reinforcing his dual role as both a beloved child and the future king. George's outfit, a white checked shirt, jeans, a brown gilet, and a simple friendship bracelet, reflects his transition into early adolescence. It is a look that blends boyish ease with a hint of maturity, showing a young man who is becoming comfortable in his own skin, despite the immense weight of his future destiny. Accompanying the image, the Prince and Princess of Wales shared a simple but heartfelt message on social media, wishing everyone a very happy Christmas. This understated greeting aligns perfectly with the tone of the photograph, sincere, inclusive, and quietly joyful. The release of the card comes amid a very busy and meaningful festive period for the family. Earlier this week, William and Catherine were seen attending King Charles's traditional pre-Christmas lunch at Buckingham Palace, an event that signals the beginning of the royal family's seasonal celebrations. They are expected to join the King and Queen at Sandringham for Christmas, continuing a tradition deeply associated with the late Queen Elizabeth II. As in previous years, they will likely attend the Christmas Day service at St. Mary Magdalene Church, a public moment that has become a cherished part of the festive calendar for royal watchers worldwide. The family was last seen together in public earlier this month at Princess Catherine's Together at Christmas carol service at Westminster Abbey on December 5th. In a touching moment ahead of that service, the children helped hang loops of red paper bearing their handwritten names on a connection tree outside the Abbey. This was a symbolic gesture reflecting themes of unity, compassion, and shared humanity, themes that are mirrored in this Christmas card. The contrast between this year's card and the 2024 image is striking and deeply emotional. Last year, the Wales family chose a poignant animated card drawn from the video Catherine released to announce the end of her cancer treatment. That image showed the family on a hay bale in the Norfolk countryside, a powerful symbol of hope during a dark time. At the time, the princess spoke openly about her relief at completing treatment, while acknowledging the long road of recovery ahead. In January 2025, she confirmed she was in remission following a visit to the Royal Marsden Hospital. Against that backdrop, the 2025 Christmas card feels like a victory lap. It is a visual statement of recovery, stability, and optimism. It shows a family looking forward to the future rather than dwelling on the hardships of the past. Elsewhere in the royal household, King Charles and Queen Camilla released their own Christmas card, captured by Chris Jackson in the gardens of Villa Walkonski in Rome. Their image, showing them arm in arm amid blooming flowers, celebrates their 20th wedding anniversary and a monarchy that is leaning into warmth and human connection. Together, these royal Christmas cards of 2025 paint a clear picture of a family and an institution that has survived a storm and found its footing again. At its heart is the young Wales family, whose quiet joy and visible love for one another continue to captivate millions, offering a sense of continuity and hope as we head into the new year.